And the point is that they have a sliver of experience with me, but I'll forever be the f me daddy to these people.
Wait, I'm trying to get the logistics of this. Were you the Lucky Pierre? Were you in the middle? The guy was f***ing you and you were f***ing his woman and you were like in the middle?
No.
Well, you f***ed up.
I was I was a very unlucky Pierre.
So, this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is
To drag out whore.
512-981-6725. What's that? That's our new phone number, guys. If we have a new thing we're doing it on our Patreon. We're gonna do a little bit here for the slop for the main feed, but we want you to just text us really anything. Specifically, when you say anything, people go, well, I don't have anything to say. You have tons to say. We're hoping that you save this number in your phone. Again, that number is 512-981-6725. Holy shit, I remembered it. And now you guys can too. Put it in your phone and text us literally when anything happens. Like, you're at a grocery store, you see somebody who's acting a little weird, you're walking down the street, you see somebody who's, and you shouldn't say it. You shouldn't say it. You certainly shouldn't tweet it, but you should send it to us, okay? And we'll make it anonymous. We're not going to read it in your voice unless you use your Instagram handle in the message. Everything's anonymous. So if you want to be recognized with your handle, please add it in. Otherwise, we will accept voicemails, calls. I think calls too. If you call us while we're live, why not answer it? And I hope to hear from you soon. And enjoy the rest of the episode. If you haven't checked out Patreon, patreon.com/somethisisbad. Bye.
Shut up.
You're hurting
Leave
my
me
eyes.
alone.
You said you're multiple girlfriends. Are you in a poly?
No, like friends that are girls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're gal pals.
Gal pals, yes.
Girls have a heightened sense of smell. Like, they walk around, their entire world is different than ours. And I'm not saying they're dogs, but it's the only comparison I have.
Well, I guess my feminine comes out because I have a heightened sense of smell too. I can
all the time, or you just compare yourself to me?
If I'm really into someone, I love their smells. And if if something turns me off from someone, they immediately they have a distinct smell to me.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can't.
So things
smell.
are great with you. You don't smell bad. But if this goes south, you're going to be moist, stinky.
Is it a common smell?
No, it's almost like.
Is you go this, like, I don't know. I'm just making up names, so don't look into it. But Jeff and Tony, two people, right?
Who's Jeff and Tony?
They're made up people.
Oh,
but you hate them both,
right?
Do they smell like Jeff and Tony, or do they smell like hate?
I'll have to pay more attention to the smell. I just know it's a different smell. Sometimes it'll be on the breath. Sometimes it'll be like around them, but there's a distinct smell that changes if I feel off about someone.
Interesting. And there's a moment, and is it the moment you go,
oh, I clock it.
Oh, yeah. I hate you now. And I know that because I smell you? Yeah,
and usually I'll kind of get out of the situation.
Interesting, because I wonder.
Apropos of nothing, do you mind if I leave and smoke a cigarette? No.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no.
No.
Yeah. No, I don't care. I think it's the blinder, like the love blinder, but you have a friend blinder.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Wait, what's a love blinder?
The love blinder is you overlook their flaws because you like them.
Oh my God. My love blinder is screaming.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then suddenly you're like, oh my God, dude, they have rotten teeth.
Such a simple-minded fool. If you love bomb me, I will look past every glaring defect and be like, this is real. Let's get married. Okay, right now. Two intrinsically different people. I'll look past it.
What?
I'm sober. You love Coke. We can make it work. It's crazy.
Wow. And have you learned any lessons that you're bringing in? Are you dating right now?
I mean, I just broke up with my girlfriend. She broke up with me.
Hey, you did.
She beat me to the punch. I was gonna, but I feel like such a fool saying girlfriend because
when it was a man.
What? No, that's next. I think.
Great. We're back on the train.
I'm too old to have girlfriends or boyfriends. No. I'm 41, and also she was taller than me, so I feel foolish being like, girlfriend. It's like, I'm a man, I'm an adult, I'm a dude, you're my woman, you're my chick, you're my lady, you're my gal. I'm wearing a shirt that says, if you can read this, then the bitch fell off. That's what it is. I'm your man, I'm your guy. I'm not, boyfriend, girlfriend sounds so childish. Like, you're like, this is my girlfriend, and sometimes she lets me kiss her boobies. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
My grandma had a live-in boy. She got him out of the old people home, but she called him a special friend.
I like that.
I don't know. I don't like that.
Really?
Because, well, I was like, okay, interesting, special friend. He's special because his arm keeps falling out of his socket because he's supposed to be at an old person's home.
Well, I like that because that's almost like an old dainty, like, said it with a wink, you know? Like, I'm worried about what we're going to be like when we're older because everything... Well, yeah, just the people our age and the young people younger, like, when they're elderly, there's no nuance or subtlety to anything we're doing now. So, like, back in the day, old couples would be like, you know, my special friend... And we went to the movie theater and we had a time. And it's like, oh, I wonder what that means. But now it's like
the mystery.
I ate my chick's ass on Suck Dick Point, look in the city.
Yeah.
You know?
I like the unambiguity. I like just tell me what you were doing.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, because I go like, why are you hiding it? And then I got trust issues. So I'm like, okay, so
you
clearly.
You have trust issues? What are your trust issues?
So, all of them.
Really?
Wait, are there categories of trust issues?
Well, where do they stem from? What happened?
I was just diagnosed with complex PTSD. So
really?
It could be...
What from?
Well, that's why it's so complex. Oh, what from? A woman, a therapist.
A therapist broke your trust?
Oh, no, diagnosed me.
Oh.
Sorry, I was trying to answer whichever question you were asking.
What,
I think I answered
gave
them
you
both.
complex PTSD?
Well, so regular PTSD is like an incident or maybe 2 or 3 incidences.
Yes.
But the complex PTSD is like over a series of years or many, 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 many.
You really did just work out. Look at those bits. Oh, my God. I'm getting complex PTSD
Oh, wait, I can smell them.
Pits that smell dank. That's what your PTSD stands for.
Damn.
Woo.
Okay, wait. I had a funny thing happen, and I'm sorry about your breakup, but it sounds like it was mutual, so that's great.
Yeah.
Happy to freedom.
We weren't together that long.
Somebody...
It's better to have been love bombed and lost than to never have been love bombed at all. You know?
Speaking of bombs,
Go ahead.
No, I wasn't going to go... Okay, so I have this theory, and I want to run it by you. It's a little complex, but I think you're going to like it.
Okay.
Okay, so round about the same time, I think you got the girlfriend, I don't know, Jason Ellis was like, I'm not gay anymore. And then somebody else DM'd me and was like, what's happening with Ian and Jason Ellis?
Really?
I don't think they're gay anymore. And I was like, first of all, let them live.
Yeah.
But if it's true, it kind of is like the oil in Iran or the Strait of Hormuz. It's not that you're not, we weren't thinking about you, but suddenly 10% of the blowjobs go away. You go, something's up.
And now I charge for them. No, I've never shied away from who and what I am.
Okay.
But the thing about being like queer and bisexual and like fluid is like, yeah, you have a partner, and when you're with that partner, that's who you're with, regardless of their sex or gender. And then if that doesn't work, maybe you'll go to someone else with a different sex or gender. But I don't believe in like, I'm not gay anymore, or like I'm not this anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you're always that. It's like, I haven't had a drug or a drink for 11 years. I'm always going to be an alcoholic. It's not like I've like beaten this thing. Like, I love Jason, but I really dislike, it's like, you were my brother in arms. Like, I dislike turning your back on this thing. Like, if you're going to be a thing, beat your chest out, be that thing.
Yeah.
And let people know that it's not one or the other. It's an amalgamation of different things, you know?
Right.
Like, I don't think we should ever run from our past or things we've done, you know, but I don't know. I mean, it is frustrating. It's like if I have a girlfriend, people are like, oh, he was lying about being gay. He's not gay anymore. It's like, well, who are you to say?
Right.
And also, who cares?
And why do I have to defend myself?
Yeah.
That's
why
why
like
Iran,
the
that's
bee,
exactly why Iran feels this way. It's like, why do I have to defend myself right now?
well, because our gay side, Israel,
Exactly,
keeps
because-
bombing.
That's what I'm
And
saying. These people.
we're in a cuck relationship with them. But the B in LGBT stands for bully. That is the only letter in that umbrella that everyone is allowed to question or deny or point a finger at and say that this isn't real. But, you know, if some guy looks like he's put together with a mop and scotch tape, everyone has to kind of be like, that's a woman, everything's fine. You know, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating.
It's also like, just because I was into soccer for a little bit doesn't mean I'm always like, you know, doesn't
if
mean
you
I'm-
eat vegetables, it doesn't make you a vegan. If I
Right.
fix a toilet, it doesn't make me a plumber.
Right, I didn't want to make you defensive, and I didn't want you to explain yourself. I just thought it was an interesting 10% goes off of the market, and then suddenly everyone's paying attention.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird, and it's like, you know, I think lives are best lived authentically, and then it's like when you do, people question it. And I've had to like grip some people up, some comics that have like talked slick about like, man, I think he's lying about being whatever. And words got back to me. I've had to like really, you know, like chin to chin, had some conversations.
So last night you were talking about hitting people. Are you still hitting people?
I mean,
You were talking about punching a racist, to be fair.
Yeah.
So it was. It was well deserved of the story.
Yeah.
Are you still having to use your physical to?
no, I don't
Move people?
I mean, it's if shit pops off, I'm not going to shy away from it.
Yeah.
But you know, I think the most cowardly thing you can do is when shit's popping off, just stand there, like take out your phone and film it and go crazy. Wow, look what happened. It's like, no, like I think we have a duty on walking this earth with our brothers and sisters and theys and thems to fucking take care of each other. And if shit's going wrong and shit's popping off, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters.
Yeah, okay.
No, but I mean, I
know I get
like,
involved too. I always get involved, and people are always like, "Colton, that's not your business." I go, it just became mine. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I have to get involved.
I don't do any online whatever. I hate public airing
Yeah.
out of grievances. But if like I love making jokes and I love being silly, but if somebody's being like outwardly bigoted and like angry and one step away from violence and it's in my vicinity and it's with people I care about, I'm not going to just sit by and idly watch. But, you know, it's like I'm not looking for anything.
Has anybody? You're out here. You're touring quite a bit. You're saying I don't think anything crazy on stage. You're going like, hey, we should love each other. I'll punch a racist.
Yeah.
Do any racists go, hey, I have some problems with what you said on stage?
Well, it's funny because, you know, I don't know if you feel this way, but I think there's two parts of our brains. You know, I have a very logical brain that I feel I'm pretty proud of. I feel like what the hell was that?
Sorry, my logical brain was like, you're uncomfortable changing.
And my logical brain's like, sniff the pillow. No, but it's like I try to be, you know, for better or worse, I try to be, you know, center-minded, and I never want to lean too far on either side. And it's so funny because people will accuse me of being, you know, too far on the right or too far on the left because people are so simple-minded. They don't understand complexity or, you know, gray area.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, I firmly believe in free speech and saying whatever you want to say on stage in the context of entertainment, music, comedy, film, art. But, you know, when you take it to the street and again, like you can say whatever you want, but if you're saying it and there's like a sense of like violence behind it, then I'm not okay with free speech or like saying whatever. And it's funny because I've talked about it on a podcast and I've gotten like DMs that are like, free speech, you're a piece of shit, that guy's allowed to say whatever he wants. It's like, you're a fucking monosyllabic fucking retard. Like, are you kidding me? Like, we're just supposed to like sit by if somebody's like, you're a fucking N-word, and then this, I'm allowed to say it. And it's like, yeah, you can, but then if you start pointing and getting in someone's face, it's like, there should be, consequences to quell the situation,
I think that's where it does get a little complicated because we don't live in a capitalist society. We live in like, fucking, and I'm not going to use any names because I don't want to get like, I love them, like they're weird. So like certain careers happen and then their platform grows and they're saying awful shit. Mm-hmm. And then now it's become proliferated this idea, and it's not the free speech thing, it's like the whatever idea that they're peddling, or they're just getting bought out by whoever. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, is that art? Or are we fighting back against this tyrannical
well, I mean, the same could be said about a photographer or an art exhibit of, a woman sitting for 2 hours with her vagina spread, or like a naked man getting like painted in a art class. It's like, is this art or is this pornography? And it's like, I think you can make the same argument. Like, is this art, what is happening, or is this pornographic exploitation of kind of this thing in the zeitgeist right now? And more than one thing can be true at the same time. Art can be pornographic, or pornography can be art. And I think what gets lost is, at a certain point, it's like, is two people fucking on the street art? Is this allowed? Or it's like, I think like, the reins need to be pulled back a little bit. It's like, is somebody just going up on stage and encouraging their crowd to like be all right with slurs and everything art? Or are you just playing to the lowest common denominator, which is pornographic, Right. I mean, I'm a firm believer in like, I love humor where you say the wrong thing, but it's with a little wink. Mm-hmm. And we all are under a social contract and agreement of the funny is on me, of like, isn't it ridiculous that I said this thing? The next layer, wouldn't it be more ridiculous if I meant it? The third layer, we can laugh at the fact that I said it and I don't mean it. And it's all inclusive in this way. But if you're singling someone out and like actually making it a point to like say things with like hatred, then that changes even like. But
you can't control your interpretation.
No, certainly not. But I feel like you are responsible for your audience and your crowd at a certain point. Like I say jokes and I say, quote unquote awful shit sometimes. But if I sniff or suss out that anyone actually is laughing for the wrong reason, I'm going to call it out and make it known that like, that's not what I'm about. And that's not what this is about. Okay. But I do think people fall into the laziness of just, it's like we dictate what's funny. We lead, and to let your crowd lead you into a corner where then you start performing and saying things because your crowd is going to like it. Yeah. I think you get lost in the sauce.
Oh, I mean, we've seen careers. There you go, like they don't even like their fans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, but that drive to sell tickets, I go, I got it. I just it's not for me.
Yeah,
but which is why I don't sell tickets.
Well, and the thing you said about it's up for interpretation. It's like, it's so frustrating because you'll talk about one thing and people will be like, well, what about Biden? And it's like, dude, just fucking pump the brakes and I'll get to it. Mm-hmm. Like, you fucking little rabid chihuahua. Like, ma, I only heard one thing. Like, and then I'm going to bark at it. It's like, dude, you got to give it time. You got to breathe. And I think no comic should ever be on one side. Nobody should be punching, like it's not left or right. It's up and down. It's like, no matter who's in office, you should never be slurping them. You should always be going against them. That's why like during Biden and Kamala, I got accused of being like a Republican because I like made jokes about them. And it's like, no, they're just in power. Yeah. And now Trump's in power and I make jokes and fight against that. Right. Because you go against who's in power. It doesn't matter what fucking side.
I think it should be a a reflection, your reflection of society. I don't think it should be. That's where the money goes. I go like everybody's bought
but when
now.
you
That I
go to
like,
the money and then you start to think against what is making you money because everybody expects you to rah for the right or rah for the left.
Yeah.
And then you go, oh, actually, I have a nuanced opinion on this. It goes against the blanket opinion of the right. Your fan base is going to get mad at you because they're like, oh, you change, you this, you that. It's like, dude, it's kind of your fault for placating yourself to that side.
but it's not. I mean,
Look,
only
I'm
have this
bipolar
much.
and bisexual. I can't even pick a hole, let alone a side. So it's like I don't know what to tell you.
Sometimes it's hard. I mean, I bring this up all the time, but I had sex with this married couple, and I was very much trying some new stuff. You know, they worked out at my gym, and I should have not experimented with people that I see a lot. They changed gyms, by the way.
Wow,
But
you
I
got
was
that change
basically-
gym dick?
Well, no. I was just like, fuck me, daddy. But like, and it's like, and it was one day of my life.
Wait, what
but
do you mean
to
you were
them,
like, you're not usually a bottom?
No, I just am usually not so like, fuck me, daddy. Oh, fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm just not usually such a whiny cunt about it.
And so
I'm a
what
bottom.
made, what
I'm
made
not a
that
whiny
weird?
Cunt. It was the, what I'm not, it's not
Were you like squatting and he came up behind you? He was like, fuck me, daddy. And you're like, oh no.
Well, the contract was kind of broken on their side too.
How?
Well, one was supposed to fuck me, and then the other was supposed to use his cum as lube. And then as the first one came, I turn around, and the guy goes, sorry, bro. I was so hot I already came. And I go, well, that's 2 out of 3 of us who came. I guess I'll just go. And they're like, want to watch some TV? And the point is that they have a sliver of experience with me, but I'll forever be the, oh, fuck me daddy to these people.
Wait. I'm trying to get the logistics of this. Were you the lucky Pierre? Were you in the middle? The guy was fucking you and you were fucking his woman and you were like in the middle?
No.
You fucked up.
I was I was a very unlucky Pierre.
So he fucked you and what was the woman doing?
That's right, because there was 2 men and then a third
Wait.
man, which was me. It was
Oh, I thought you said a
Married
married couple. Oh, 2 guys.
yeah,
Oh,
because men can also be married.
Oh, I'm the bigot. I'm the one who's wrong. I was like, you fucked a man and a woman the way marriage should be.
A married. I guess if I said a married partnership.
Oh yeah, no. I always just think married couple, guy, girl. That's
Yeah.
like my inherent like wrongness. I
It's
guess,
okay.
But,
I
you
just
know.
thought maybe because of context, I was saying "fuck me, daddy," and
Well,
then
that's why I
he
thought
said,
you were getting
"Sorry,
fucked by
bro."
the guy, and then he
I'll tell
was
the
supposed
story
to
better
use
next
his
time.
cum with the woman.
His.
Oh, so it was 2 guys.
The point was.
Yeah, what was the point,
The
Colton?
point was, to those people, I'm a whiny cunt. Because they had one day with me, and on that day, I was expressing whiny cunt. Now, if they have only seen one clip of you, that whatever fan base that was
Right.
assuming,
Right.
they could assume that because they have
Right.
one bit of information about
Yeah.
you, and there is no nuance in
Right.
the fucking scroll fucking infinity nightmare that is social media.
Yeah.
And so it's like, if somebody misinterprets me, I go, I understand.
Yeah.
It's fair. You don't know me.
Yeah, I mean, that's, God bless. That's like such a, I mean, my favorite saint is St. Francis, and the prayer of St. Francis when he goes, seek rather to understand than to be understood, I think is one of the hardest things, because I think, you know, I guess like the new age of saying it is like, how am I perceived, you know, like, and it's very hard to exist when there's such a microscope and magnifying glass on us and not care about how you're perceived, you know. And I fluctuate with it. Sometimes I don't care and I don't give a fuck.
Right.
And then, you know, I hate to admit, and maybe this is too vulnerable to say publicly, but other times I very much do care how I'm perceived. And I really hate being misunderstood. And I hate people could think certain things about me that just are inherently not true just because they've heard something or seen a clip. And it's like, man, you know nothing about me. How dare you make these assumptions or, you know, throw these arrows at me when you don't know anything.
That's why I think that the golden rule of like say it with love. Just, even if you're on comments and you're like, this video wasn't for me. I
always try to say it with love,
right.
But then I get so angered by certain comments, and it's so fucked up because if I clap back or like get angry, I'm the one that gets in trouble.
Yeah.
And I'm the one that breaks a community guideline violation, and I'm the one that has to face those consequences.
Yeah.
When some guy with a profile picture of him and his family and like Proverbs 3:17 says God forgives, and he makes some comment about me dating a woman with a penis like he's better than me, or like discounts my opinion based on my sexuality, and if I'm like, you're a fucking fag, I'm in trouble.
Right.
Know?
And I've had like people infer death on my comments or like straight up say faggot or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here. I'll report it. I get involved.
Oh, wow.
I get involved.
Yeah.
And every single time they're like, we've reviewed your comment and done nothing.
Yeah.
And then I go like, okay, but then how is the algorithm supposed to work?
Yeah.
Because then I go, okay, if that's how the algorithm's supposed to work, maybe I should make a bunch of fan accounts that say fucking just like kill yourself, Colton.
Well,
maybe I should do that. Do you think I should do that?
No one should do that. No one should do that.
Maybe if I put a proverb in my fucking bio, maybe
or like
it's
someone will be
a-
like massively misogynistic on like a comment, and then you look at their profile and it's a picture of them and their daughter. It's like people just don't have, like, one time in the street in New York, this guy said something to a girl and she ignored him. So he took a Crush Up soda can and he threw it at her head. And I was like, yo, fuck you. What the fuck's the matter with you? He's like, you stepping at me? Do you know who the fuck I am? And I'm like, dude, I don't know who you are, and I'm not trying to cause problems, but that's not some way you treat a person.
Yeah.
I was like, do you have a daughter or a sister or a mother? And he was like, I got a daughter. I was like, what would you do if somebody threw a can at her head? He's like, I beat the fuck out of him. I was like, so then why is it okay for you? And he's like, yo, you right. And we like dapped up, and then I like left. And like also too, when he stepped to me, I didn't meet his energy. I didn't slink down, but I like very much was like you said it with love, and I think more things need to be confronted with love rather than matching the energy of what someone else is bringing into that scenario.
And actually, there's usually a Cowboy Cam, but somebody fat shamed him.
What's Cowboy Cam?
He usually doesn't answer that himself, but he usually sits here without a shirt.
Oh.
And says wild stuff. He's also a psychic sometimes. It's really hard to decipher. But somebody commented, "Where's Cam's ab?" and sent him in a fucking spiral. And we don't know where he went to his mom's house. He's not okay.
Oh, wow. I mean, I get it. I joined a gym because somebody said my body's shaped like an egg roll. I was like, all right, well.
Wait.
Okay.
I guess it's motivating. So are you like football motivated? You need someone to be a little mean to you?
No. I just, again, it's like people don't realize that we read this stuff and it hurts. And
it does hurt.
I really admire people that just cannot like, and I've gotten so much better at it. But it's tough to, and a lot of times people like just say things and they don't think we read it, or they think it's like okay, or I'll confront people and I'll DM people, and 9 times out of 10 they're like, dude, I'm a fan, I was just trying to be funny, I experienced this, you actually helped me. I'm like, so why would you do this? And they're like, I don't know, man, I'm not doing too well. And it's like so clearly obvious, and then I can distill it down to that when we're talking, but then I just see red and I need to take a step back, and when I see the comment, not have to confront them to get that out of them. I just need to inherently know that that's what's going on. But it is frustrating.
Yeah, I mean,
especially
the world
when it comes
is
to
pretty...
my sexuality, like that's like, a lot of people say shit that they would not say to a trans person or a gay person, because I think it's like bisexual people are just viewed in a different light, because again, like I think
it's not one thing, and that confuses people, and then they get angry.
I think we've like gotten back to almost like this lizard brain collectively, where people have such a hard time looking at things with nuance, and they have to categorize you, and they have to put you in a binary, and they have to put you in a box.
Yeah.
And we used to have to do that when we were cavemen to assess threats and assess a way to like move and navigate. And
Right.
now like somehow we've devolved to this box, binary, perceived threat, and people have to put you in a thing. You have to be, and this is like a fault of the left too, where they've categorized and made everything so distilled down to like, you know, LGBTQIA plus, you know, all these things. And it's
Yeah.
like, well, you know, at a certain point, it goes back to like
Everyone.
And it's like, what are we doing? So when you are other, when you are different, when you are an amalgamation of other things, people can't compute, and they can't be restful with themselves to just allow. They have to. You got to be one or the other. This can't exist. You know?
I think it's information overload. And they're, you know, we're just
Like TMI, or just
No, like
because I've been guilty of that too.
Well, of course. I mean,
Yeah.
that's basically my entire personality. I think it's people. They're fucking struggling. They have a job. They have this. They're scrolling. They're just like they're moving so fast. It's like, and that I don't
dude,
have time to humanize a lot of people.
Right, but also anonymous righteous anger can feel so good in the moment. You know,
Yeah.
like I. You know, with what just happened, I had to exit myself from the conversation because I said, I really don't want to be mean. I don't want to react in anger, and I don't want to say things I regret because it'll make me feel good for 3 seconds. So
Right.
I'm going to
And-
have to.
And if you said, and even if you retold the story and you were like, and then I hit him, I punched that guy. No one.
I was talking about the breakup. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no.
Sorry,
I
I'm not laughing at your breakup.
No,
I
no,
am laughing because
You thought
I
it was
think-
about that Nazi?
Because it was just closer. It was just closer in time, but
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
But your reality is much closer to you,
Yeah.
so that's fair. But I think if you had retold the story and you didn't go like, "Hey, do you have a whatever?" and you just like, and then I hit him, no one would go like, "And you're an asshole for that." You go, "That's justice served." Right, but you actually made the world a little bit better by not feeling good for that 3 seconds
and hitting him.
and asking.
I don't think I made the world better. I think
Yeah, wait, he changed that day.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't think someone hating Jews and getting beat up by Jewish propaganda is
Sorry,
going to make them rethink
No,
their
I'm talking
stance.
about the guy with the can who threw the can at the girl.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a different confrontation. I got it. Sorry. Wow, I gotta start rethinking things. You know?
And I'm talking about the most recent thing that we talked about is what I was doing.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
But it is hard because you know, go with my parents' divorce. They turned into the most awful people, you know, to each other.
Yeah.
And they didn't think they were affecting anybody else other than each other. But
Yeah.
you know, that kind of fucking rippled into
course.
whatever.
That's so tough, man.
And yeah,
That's
and that's why I
such
feel
a-
like it's weird when people don't like their exes. It's like, uh-oh. I feel it's a red flag. If you go, my ex is crazy, I go, uh-oh, you must have been a problem too.
Right. Well, if every ex you have is some story about how they did this and they did that, and I mean, certainly, like, some of us have really bad pickers, but if you constantly date losers, it's like, well, maybe this says something more about you than it does the other thing. And I have to look at my own life. If I'm constantly, you know, like going for like quick to love people, it's like, well, that says something about me.
But
And
that's
so-
pushed on us. I mean,
What?
love at first sight. I knew when I first saw her, the one, Cinderella.
That's a good
fucking,
point.
You know,
that's
like,
a good point.
It's
And,
always,
and I think I do live in fantasy land a lot. Like I don't live in reality when it comes to the expectations of relationships or, you know, love relationships, because I have this movie fantasy of me finding someone.
Wait,
and
what is your? Can you tell me what your first movie fantasy was, and then your?
well, I'm
second-
trying to get to it, but you interrupted.
Right, but I
so
wanted it to be first, and then your new movie.
Well, no, it's
The
I
sequel.
think it's more of a trope than like a specific movie. Like I think I have this deep-seated fantasy of finding someone and going, "Hey, do you trust me? Will you get out of here with me tonight?" Like, will you throw this all behind? And then they grab my hand. We hop on the back of my Harley. We go off into the sunset, go into a new town. Maisie Stars, Fade Into You is playing. And then that's how the movie ends. But that's not real life.
That's where the movie starts.
I mean, yeah, but then you never see the further played tape through of that, which would be us 6 months from then, me living in the woods being like, oh, what the fuck have I done? She's getting mad at me because I have to fall asleep after I eat a burrito. I'm getting mad at her because she chews too loud. You know, it's like,
oh yeah.
but again, back to what you were saying about looking past being love blind, looking past all these obvious not red flags, but just these glaring differences and not living in reality of what the situation may be. You know, I think I want to live in a love fantasy that just time and time again I'm proven that it's not real.
But we keep on rewriting Romeo and Juliet, you know?
Well,
that movie
I think,
keeps, the hero's journey keeps, it's a new movie this coming summer, and it's the same fucking plot.
I think I do have a slight, and I've tried to shave it off, but I do think I have still some layers of terminal uniqueness where when people are like, dude, that's not how love is. Like, this is puppy dog. Like, that doesn't last. And I'm like, I'm going to show you that this lasts. I'm going to show you that this is
that
real.
is
and
like,
then I'm shown that they were right.
But that is the, what is it called? The rejection dysmorphia is basically when people with ADHD, like 60% of them have it. Basically, even if you were going to do the thing anyways, like, hey, don't jump off that bridge, you're suddenly like, why do I want to jump off that bridge?
Oh, yeah.
Just because you said no,
totally.
like, people saying no,
Totally.
I go, I fucking do.
Yeah. Oh, totally. It was like growing up, my mom would be like, you need to call your grandmother. And I was like, well, now I'm not going to.
Right.
I'll
What
do
is
it when
that?
I want to do it, and you tell me to. You know, what is that? I think it's called opposition defiance or something.
Yeah, there's
something
a
like that.
there's a term for it.
Yeah,
now.
like I think it's like an actual. I don't know if it's a disorder. Some people have more of a flared up disorder than that, but
I think it's a symptom.
I certainly I do think I have some shades of that.
Yeah.
You know,
But interesting. But it is, I mean, and it is, when you talk to somebody who's like very much in love and they've been together for 60 years, they always want to go back to the beginning and tell you how they met. You know, they always want to go like, oh, and he was such a charmer.
well, that plays into the fantasy of, you know, like I want someone that, you know, we see each other and it's like, you know, and then it's like, I knew by the end of the night, and then they're together for 60 years, and that's such like a nice love story. And I just, I think I so desperately want that I do get love blind, and I do get lost in the sauce of this fantasy that I just don't know if it can exist anymore. Certainly not for me.
I think it can, but I think what my question would be is, obviously you figured out the first part of the movie. Mm-hmm. You are in the Harley. That part you got down. You got down.
Well,
pat.
That's interesting because you say that's the start of the movie, and I'm looking at it as the end of, like, not just like our new life is beginning. Like, nope, this is it, and then
Yeah.
it's good now forever.
Right.
You know?
So that's my question. You said fall in love for 60 years. What's that 60 years look like? What are they doing?
I don't know, but I mean, with this girl, I mean, she brought it up. She brought up like marriage and everything, and I was like, yeah, I'll buy these goods you're selling. And
Yeah.
I mean, I totally would have just married her this summer and, you know, like moved and, like, you know, I totally bought in and would have been all in.
Move where?
To out of
I
the
didn't.
city.
Oh, okay. I
of
didn't
the
know if it
city.
was like a specific place.
No, and
It
like
was a general
in like
on-
a cabin. Like,
Okay.
I've never been one to relocate. Like, that's like been a deal breaker. Like, yeah, I'm not moving. I'm not leaving the city. Like, you can move here, but this is where I live in my life. And so with this, I was like, yeah, I'll move. I'll relocate. I'll rethink everything I thought I knew.
Right.
Let's fucking do this. And
Well, you're traveling so much. It is like, why are you living there?
well, yeah, it's just like I need proximity to an airport. You know,
They
but-
got them so many. There's so many airports.
Yeah.
all the places you go and land.
Yeah.
That's another airport.
I mean, I'm such a psycho. I started looking up pilot's license and how much, like, you know, small airplanes cost, to be like, well, we could live in a place that has like a runway out in the woods.
That
you know,
sounds
like,
so dope.
Total sounds dope, but it's like crazy talk. you
Yeah.
know?
Why?
Because it just isn't realistic.
Why? It literally you could do it. You could get your license by next year.
Yeah.
And Southwest is paying for it. And that reminds me, Southwest is looking for I'm just kidding. That'd be incredible. God, I'm fucking pro if I could do that. But I've looked into both. So my sister was looking at joining the Air Force Reserves because they just raised the age limit to 42. She's turning 40.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, if they do the buddy program, I will go to boot camp with you.
That'd be great.
I would love it. I would love to be a pilot in the reserves, or like maybe just like get to wear camouflage.
Yeah.
Or like people think
You certainly
me.
won't be deployed in a never-ending war that we start.
But like,
that's a good idea,
But the
Colton.
thing is, I already got the PTSD. What are we gonna get more?
Yeah. I have to pee. Can I go take a piss?
Yeah, I have to pee too.
Hey guys, Pat here to talk to you about Indacloud. 420 may be over, but Indacloud is here to keep the vibes rolling. Indacloud is your fully legal online cannabis dispensary, everything from gummies, vapes, and pre-rolls to edibles and zero-calorie THC sodas. The THC sodas are actually delicious. I love those. I just had those recently. I've been hearing about them for a long time, and I finally got to try the orange creamsicle flavor, I think is my favorite, and it's a perfect, nice, cool, calm kind of feeling afterwards. The Nerds Ropes are one of my wife's favorites, as well as just the gummies in general are a household staple around here. Everything that I've had from Indacloud has been lovely, and I can't recommend them enough. All Indacloud products are federally legal THC. Everything sold is DEA certified and lab tested. If you are 21 or older and a new customer, go to indacloud.co. That's .co, not .com. And use code SOTIB for 40% off your first order. That's indacloud.co, code SOTIB for 40% off all month long, shipped discreetly to your door, plus free shipping on orders over $50, and $30 in free gifts on qualifying orders. After you order, fill out the survey and tell them that some of this is bad sent you. Enjoy responsibly, and thanks Indacloud for sponsoring our 420.
Dude, the suggestions last night on Stand Up on the Spot were wild.
Yeah.
I've done that show so many times. It's one of my favorite shows, but I've never done the show with so many out-of-pocket suggestions.
What I heard some of them.
It was just like off the rip, like so sexual and like weird. And it's usually like, because Jeremiah's really great with like, hey, your first thought, probably think it to the next one. No, like crazy, whatever. Like if it's just sex stuff or like politics, we're probably going to move on. And then they were just like yelling crazy, crazy shit. And by the time I got up, because I closed it, I was like, I'm gonna welcome it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Give me what you got. Let's
Yeah,
get fucking nuts. And it's wild because down here, I've been ripping cigarettes on stage, and it really helps. Like I really like stomping around, smoking. Dude, I did JFL last year, and the last night I did this huge gala called Bonjour High, and it was French comics and American comics, and they had me go up like second or third, and it was in front of 10,000 people outside. It was straight up like every comic spoke French. I was the first introduction to English words the entire show. And I went out and the first thing I said was, I'm from America and j'aime les coq, which means I love cock.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah! And then I was like, listen up, you French frogs. I know you like smoking cigs, so I'm going to rip them. And I like was stomping around ripping cigs. They're like, and like, I love smoking cigarettes on stage.
There's something nice about, I mean, I would never vape on stage, but just because I'm embarrassed of it. And if I didn't have to sit here for, an hour, 2 hours.
Well, dude, at the Old Creek, fucking Rebecca, there was an ashtray they'd put on stage with my name, like that. I felt like I've arrived.
It's a better sip for a pause. Like if you're thinking.
Well, it's funny because
sip.
I'll forget to rip because I'm so like whatever, and then like recharge. It's nice.
It's it's bring you back to the room.
Yeah.
because you get to play, and then you're physical, and then you're like, oh yes, we're here. Well, we're
also
mixing.
sometimes like I used to. Sometimes I struggle with silence or pausing on stage,
Yes.
where I have to be so machine gun. And so I've been working on pauses and breaths and taking my time and letting things sit. And sometimes I noticed when I initially was doing that, my brain was so used to that when I would pause, my brain would go, just say something funny, be funny. What's the next fucking thing? And I would like almost like panic and get lost. And so then like, honestly, like smoking on stage a couple times helped me with like, breathe. And then my next thing wouldn't be so like rushed or panicked or like, be funny right now. You know? And it's, dude, the tattoo shop I go to, they tattoo me after hours and they let me rip cigs. And that helps with the tattoo because I'm concentrating on my breathing with the cigarette. Whereas if I'm not doing that, I'm like, ow, oh, 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 you know?
Fuck me,
Danny.
And so these guys, they go, I'm a whiny cunt.
Do you ever, with the fuck me daddy, at some point just want to be like, I have a name? Like, dude, just getting like, having sex and just being daddy the whole time.
Yeah.
It's like, can you say my name?
I honestly, no one's ever called me daddy.
Really?
No
I
one's
am
ever done that.
everybody's daddy.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not really a fatherly figure, though.
Well, at this point, I want to be a father. I just, it's like daddy. And then I'm like, okay, like I get that. That's like hot. Like sometimes I'm like, come for mommy, cool. But like I want.
Wait, you've been mommy?
No. I've come for mommy.
Oh, okay.
Like they will be mommy.
Yes. I've come for
or like suck mommy's dick, and I'm like, yes, please, mommy milk. But like the daddy thing is like hot for a minute, but then it's like I want to be Ian or Daddy Ian.
Yeah.
Like, bring me back into the room. You know?
I do feel a certain sense of pressure and responsibility with daddy, where I'm like, it's a little too much pressure.
Well, I don't think bottoms are ever daddy. I always think tops are daddy. Like it's if you're a bottom, you're like fuck me, daddy.
Well, I agree.
If you're a top, you're never like take this dick, dad.
But I've seen those videos.
Yeah,
You've seen the videos. Do you not watch porn?
you know what's funny? I stopped watching porn since December, maybe 3 times, and I stopped jerking off, and I was only jerking off to like pictures and videos of my chick, and like really, really proud of that. And then
And
this
how do you feel
weekend,
about it now?
Things went south, and it has been a alone jerk porn session of like epic proportions.
It is interesting.
It's a total.
It's like living. This is what I think it is. It's like living in San Diego. You have to convince yourself that this is the best place to live, and that you don't even care about other beaches. And so it's when you're just jerking off to just your girlfriend.
Oh.
And you go, no, it's better here, and they think it. But then I've been to Florida.
I like that. I like being like, you're the only fucking thing that's like getting me going. This is so hot.
Right.
Like,
They like it in San Diego too. And what I'm saying is the delusion's real.
Yeah.
It isn't. I'm not saying it's fake. I'm saying that this thing happens in your brain where you have to like reaffirm it.
Is it delusion or is it just like what it is at the time?
I think it's. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'd have to test the theory. I mean, and we'd have to probably now separate the two so we could actually analyze this. You're saying, is it delusion to only like your one thing?
Yeah, like when you're really in it with your partner, is it delusion to be like, this is the only thing getting me off?
No, I don't think so.
Right.
But it might be a blinder to say that anything else could get you off.
Could not get you off.
Could get you off. Oh, I guess could not as well.
Yeah.
The option is there is what I'm saying.
Well, I was very into just us and that, and like it wasn't even like videos of us having sex. At one point, it was just like a picture of us like kissing, and I'd be like, "Wee wee," and then after this weekend, it has just been like Lucky Pierres and
Yeah.
give me all the cocks, get me. But jerking off in porn, definitely, I've gotten to the point where I can recognize that it is a distraction. It is a coping mechanism. It is not something that is just totally run of the mill. Hey, I'm just gonna do it. For me at this point, I can totally recognize like this is something I do when I'm trying to cope with uncomfortable feelings.
Oh.
And I really gave into that this weekend.
Mine is just it's like morning coffee.
So you have a healthy relationship with it.
I jerk off every day. Is that healthy? I think so.
I was barely jerking off. I felt better than ever, dude. Not jerking off, not looking at porn.
Yeah.
Like we would jerk off on FaceTime together, and that was like fine, but no, like I'm gonna go rub one out before I leave. Like I don't know, I felt great.
Interesting.
Yeah, and so I think I allowed myself this weekend.
But
to be
how
like,
often were you coming? Like per week average?
well, we were long distance, so we were, coming when we were like together. But then like we would have FaceTime dates and like FaceTime jerk off and everything. But I think this weekend I have to be nicer to myself and be like, look, like
It's fine.
You're away. It kind of sucks right now. Just do what you got to do.
Yeah.
And
It's also like being mad at like I think prostate doctors are like it's confirmed that you need to come at least 3 times a week for a healthy prostate.
really,
Yeah, you can develop cancers and different like problems with your body. There's
dude, maybe that's why when I wasn't jerking off, I was pissing like 9 times a day. Maybe my prostate was swollen and pushing against my bladder.
I don't know.
Will you check it out for me?
I don't know that.
Will you put a camera on the end of your cock, Daddy? I gotta get over this breakup, Colton.
It's a piss.
How good of a friend are you?
I guess I guess I could try to be daddy as a bottom.
I need to get my esophagus checked for cancer.
Yeah.
You put a camera on your
Yeah,
cock?
if I could go that far down, sure. It's very thick.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God.
I don't know if it's thick or just people don't have like wide enough mouths. Because I've seen dicks be much thicker than mine, and I don't have a problem
Can I
not
see it?
putting my teeth on it.
Do you have a picture?
Or
Or is that over the line?
It's that, hey, out of pocket.
Is that out of pocket?
No, you can see it. I mean, honestly, I have a friend who's helping me
With the angles?
No, just keep it up.
You're going to need to get a ring light. You're gonna need...
He's a friend that's been helping me take down all the like just leaked photos of me everywhere.
What?
And I went to the site.
You've leaked photos?
They're leaked.
How?
They're leaked. Well, it's not really a leak when you have an OnlyFans.
Oh, you have an OnlyFans?
Yeah, but they're just pictures.
And people leaked them?
But then
That
it
sucks. How's that feel? It's shitty, right?
Well, it sucks because my husband runs it, so like I haven't really seen like it's not a part of my life or like my brain.
So do you guys make content together, or it's just you?
It's like just pictures. Like I'll send him pictures, and then he'll
And then
either
he
post
posts it.
them or if like
Is that a good revenue stream? Are you making alright money?
Yeah, we're making it. It's all right.
Wow.
And so like sometimes he'll take a photo of me and then just post it. And so when I was looking at this photo, I was like, "Is that me?" I was like, "Yep, that's me."
So are you saying it's leaked because it's on OnlyFans, or people have taken those and putting those on
No,
the
this is
internet?
a blog. So then I went to this blog, and they're just straight up sending pictures, but then they're also commenting about my mental health, which I thought was so funny. So
God,
it's like,
that's way more
so it's
invasive than the dick pic.
It's like, here's Colton jerking off. Here's Colton's hole, and then it'll go, edit. Colton is claiming to be Jewish again? The fuck is wrong with him? The last episode was odd. Colton is circling the drain at this point. He needs full-time co-host. And then somebody wrote, Colton is equal parts, then it goes cockpick, then this pic.
What website is this?
I'm not fucking, but it should be illegal, but I do enjoy this.
Dude, that's
Colton
I'm so
is
sorry.
equal parts spoiled brat and unhinged ant. Super fun and entertaining for the first 24 hours down the rabbit hole, but then you need quiet time with your boring friends for a while. This is not a read. I love that crazy bitch.
I didn't know if that was an insult.
Are these multiple people or just one
Oh,
person?
this one is Cocktaste. Cocktaste says, I
Why
don't
you start
hate
posting
him.
clips to this site?
I'm not posting clips.
Sell some tickets.
I don't hate him, but dude has some serious problems going on. He's into cuckoo la la land.
Dude, that's
I know,
wild.
it's crazy because I don't even really like LA.
Wow.
Yeah. So I get what you're saying about the comments.
Oh, wow.
It's just funny to read. I guess it's a nice.
Yeah, but none of them are like he's got a small
boost.
penis or like his cock is weird.
No, they're going, something's
So
wrong with
that's-
his brain. You can't really fix that. I go to therapy.
What is it? Your penis a Rorschach test? How can
Well,
they
I do.
figure that out from a picture of your penis?
Well, I have vitiligo on my dick, so it does.
Nuh-uh.
So it is a Rorschach
Really?
test. Yeah.
Wow. I'm in the mood for some Neapolitan ice cream.
Yeah. I would say it's very similar to that.
Wow.
Neapolitan.
What I call it, Neapolitan?
Yeah.
Neapolitan. Yeah, sorry.
Neapolitan feels like I was like, and he's got a weird colored dick, and he has, a lot of privilege.
Neapolitan ice cream is only people's favorites because of its parents.
Yeah.
Yours is better.
I don't know. I really enjoyed, it was like a suicide, I don't know what you guys called it, when you put all the flavors of the drink in there. Mm-hmm. Soda on the fountain.
Yeah, like the fountain drinks, right?
Oh, I don't remember a name for that.
Yeah, we did those at Circle K. The every flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, suicide. We call them suicides too.
I call it diabetes.
Yeah, no,
Hey,
but
we did too.
it did turn into that
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah,
For
yeah.
some of the kids who
I
stopped
don't think
doing
we had
it.
a name for that. Interesting. I wouldn't do all of them. I would do like flavor profiles like Mr. Pibb and like root beer, or like, Sprite and Coke or whatever.
Yeah, flavor profiling sodas is very funny. It elevates Coca-Cola in a way that it does not deserve.
Yeah.
It's fizzy. I can't really drink those, but I did like that with the ice cream. I wonder if I could at one point taste, and then I wonder if like after like my trauma therapy, I'm gonna be like,
Could someone taste your dick and be like, okay, this is a white part. Okay, this is a discolored part. And this is shit? I didn't know you were a top.
Daddy, holy hell.
Shit, daddy.
Yeah, somebody told me a crazy story recently.
If
where
it has to
was
do
like-
with the last thing I said, please move on.
Okay. Then that's it. Then that's the whole podcast. Yeah. So that's great. I guess we'll do my last segment, which is my favorite one. Do you have any questions for me?
I think I've asked a lot of questions.
Yep. It's different because it's a different segment, but
Oh.
but if you don't have to, that's okay too. And there's no pressure, so you just like you can just say no, and then we can move on to my second favorite segment, which is just
I don't have any questions.
good. I'm glad you.
Are you circling the drain?
I did. I guess I was. I'm glad you took time to consider.
Yeah.
Is there literally anything I want to know? No. Great. Am I circling the drain? No. I feel good. There's hope for the first time in a while. I guess sometimes I go like, was I circling the drain? And then I go, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Was I having fun? Sure. I mean, maybe that, I don't know when that comment was made, but it could have been after that whole NDNA, RNDNA
Yeah.
signing thing.
Yeah, I
then
can
I go,
imagine
maybe,
that would be like
'cause
stressful.
Yeah. But actually, it wasn't as stressful as it should be because I had just been like triggered by the Tyra Banks documentary. And then, which
Why?
is interesting to survive, or like the trauma response and impact of trauma and trauma effect based on precursors. So like I was shot at, but I was on cocaine, so it was less traumatic, right? But if you get shot at, you're scared and you're on cocaine, then it's heightened, then it's even more.
You got shot at?
Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. That I didn't sign an NDA about that.
How close are the bullets?
It's hard to tell when they were at night and you're on cocaine, but I heard them.
Did anyone around you get shot?
No, I was chasing him.
Oh, so this didn't have to do with the cartel.
This was pre-rehab because I was doing drugs. So I haven't done cocaine in, I don't know, 6-7 years, something like that. Yeah.
Oh. This is a while ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was in the recent.
No, they weren't even really. I mean.
Oh, okay. So wait, if you were chasing him, he was running and shooting?
No, this was I turned a corner and he was and he had stopped running because I think he was running and then he was like, wait, I have a gun.
How far away was he?
Probably like 25 yards, like pretty close.
25 yards is far away.
It's not even a 40-yard sprint, which is 3 seconds.
You're so wrong.
How do you run a 40-yard sprint is supposed to be like a really fast one's like 4.4 or 3.8.
On the NFL Combine.
Yeah, I'm
20
pretty
would be
fucking
like
fast.
a block or two, right? A couple blocks, right?
Yeah.
How
25. Do you know how many feet are in a yard, Colton?
3.
Right. So 75 feet away is pretty far away.
25 yards is a quarter of a football field.
Right.
Yes.
Admit it.
That's
Yes.
far away, correct?
Yes, I agree with you and you. It is a quarter of a football field, and that's pretty far.
Yeah.
Are you
25 feet is-
guys like running a lot?
No.
No, but
Have you ever sprinted 40 yards? It's pretty fast.
No.
No.
Look up average 40-yard dash.
God.
Average 40-yard dash
Yeah.
of what? Of the NFL?
In general.
I don't want to be
Because if
averaged
it's
in with
NFL,
American. Some of
you're
Americans
nowhere
can't even
near
walk.
it.
Okay. I'm not going to fight you on that. I don't think I should be in the NFL.
You think you could run
Yeah.
a 40-yard dash 120 feet in 4 seconds?
I would say
Brother,
would
you're
say
circling
4.4.
the
I would
drain.
say 4.4. I'd say 4.4.
No.
I go 4.4.
Way.
I go 4.4.
How
When I was playing-
How
when I was-
long is the New York City block?
And then
How many
type in-
yards is a New York City block? How yards? Yeah. How yards is a NY?
It got there. 88 yards.
Now that's almost a football field.
So you think I
was a quarter of a block away. Now, if I just say that, I was a quarter of a block away.
that sounds closer than 25 yards. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
See how statistics can be manipulated?
Not for somebody who knows how large they are.
Dude, no wonder he missed you. He shot with one hand from a quarter of a block away.
Yeah. I mean, you go shooting
That's
a
still
lot.
traumatic. You win.
No, it wasn't traumatic. The story was that it wasn't traumatic. The story was
Yeah, but
that
getting
there's-
shot at is traumatic.
it is an objective thing that you would assume is traumatic, but because you can precursor front load an experience to change the emotional response, then the incident becomes less relevant. So something that sounds traumatic to us, like living like as a orphan, I don't know, that sounds pretty traumatic. To a
But
lot
if the
of
orphan's on cocaine, it's not as traumatic.
or if there was a different thing happening in the orphan's life that front loaded it, then it would become less. So like there's a story where this kid was living in, I think it was Sri Lanka during like an unrest time, and he remembered being like there's bombs going off, but it was so normalized because they had like
Right, but
like
is that not
daily
like a trauma
routine.
response? Or is trauma up to the one who experienced it? It's not for us to say.
That's what I'm saying, is that the incident doesn't matter. It's the emotional response that matters. So if it is a 10 sad, 10 scared, then your body will program it like a ghost in your body. You know, I don't believe in ghosts, but if somebody fucking dies violently here, they become a ghost. Just like an incident in your life is only traumatic if you think it is. Which sucks because the therapist will be like, no, that's fucking male toxicity. And you're like, toxicity?
Dude,
I don't
it's
even
so
think you're saying
weird
that
what
word
therapists do, where they can like strip away everything you thought about yourself to like make you think like, oh, everything was bad. You know, like if they say something like, wow, that's really traumatic, you're like, yeah, I guess, but you know, it's what happens. Like, no, let's unpack that. And it's like they can like unravel you to rethink everything you've ever thought. Like my cousin was like, I think my wife was convinced in therapy that she was molested, and that's why she's not a lesbian anymore. And like, and it's like, dude,
Whoa,
this is nuts.
That's why I think it's so important to like. That's it's so hard because you go like you should want a professional who knows how to like access your brain, that you trust them, right? I just got fucking reamed on Instagram for saying you shouldn't trauma dump on your friends because I don't think, not only do your friends not need that, but I think the word dump was highlighted for me, and other people thought about it like sharing your experience, but also like some of my friends are fucking stupid, you know? Like I don't want to trust them with how do I deal with this.
Well, I think everybody needs a release from the pressure valve of what they're keeping inside. You know, I think a trauma dump or a yap sesh is fair once in a while, you know, as long as it's reciprocated. It's not just like sharing. I'm using you to dump my trauma all the time.
Right, but that's sharing. A normal conversation would be, I tell you secret, you tell me secret. Secret. So we heighten till it's like the biggest secret we have, right?
Well, I don't know if you should be sharing all your secrets.
Well, if it
we're only as sick as our secrets. What secrets do you have?
I don't have any. Well, I don't have any. You want to see my whole? And that's it. Well, thanks for the plugs. You can find Ian in the description below. Do you have anything else you want to say? Or
iAnimal69 on Instagram. I have a new travel show out called Ian Do, an odd guy doing odd jobs. Follow Ian Do Show on Instagram. New episodes every other Tuesday. I go to different towns. People show me how to do their job, and I do their job with them. It's like Dirty Jobs meets Simple Life meets Daytime Insomniac. It's like so fun. I'm having the time of my life.
I love that.
Every other Tuesday out with YMH. You can get it on youtube.com/Ian Fidance Comedy, where I put all my stand-up and the travel show, and ianfidance.com for all my dates. I'm on tour till forever, so come out and see me live on the road.
You think you're going to get your pilot's license?
For her, I would have, but now
what?
I don't think
do
so.
it for you. Actually, I would do it for me because I want to go on your plane. Then I don't have to join the Air Force. Remember earlier?
Yeah, you shouldn't join the Air Force. Do not do that. Just get a private plane. You and I'll get our pilot. Let's buddy up on a pilot's license, not joining the Army Reserves.
I mean, what did the job?
Jesus Christ. You don't want your last words in a fucking desert sucking sand going, fuck me, daddy.
Oh, no, it wouldn't be fuck me, daddy. It'd be fuck me, daddy.
Don't fuck me, daddy. Is your dad dead?
No, my dad's alive.
I was going to say, your last words would be, I'll see you soon, daddy.
Daddy. I just don't know if I could tolerate the homophobia during torture.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're lucky you didn't get kicked in the head while you were getting like spanked when you were growing up, or else you'd love the torture.
I thought it was always a feet thing.
Give us your secrets. Whatever you say, daddy.
Oh, I would tell.
Dude, that would be so funny if you like out gay the terrorists. Like, well, they're not really terrorists. They're kind of fighting back against our terror. But it'd be so funny if you like we're getting tortured and you liked it too much and like, he's too sick. We need to leave this one alone.
He's too sick.
Yeah. My accents are crazy. I don't even know who I'm imitating anymore.
I was fighting in the Ukraine war. I thought it was a desert. Wow. The KGB.
Yeah, why'd I just go Yakov Smirnoff? I don't understand.
Fun. That was fucking crazy.
He was great.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
So, this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of